Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. For those of you who are new here, hey, welcome. I like makeup, and if you love makeup too and you want honest reviews, then click that subscribe button and hopefully I can help you guys out. Today I'm testing out a brand that I have never tried before, but I'm excited. Artist Couture was created by Mac Daddy. I saw their new spring collection and I was immediately drawn into it. So they launched a little palette as well as one of their infamous oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Diamond Lights Finisher. So I did pick up these two things and I'm so excited to try it. I think it is supposed to come to Sephora, but I haven't seen it there yet. If you do order this from Artist Couture's website, you can use like Trend Mood to save 10% off. Unfortunately, I didn't know that until after I bought it, so I did buy it all normal price. The eyeshadow palette is called the Ethereal Bloom palette. Here's the outer packaging, by the way. Has 8 shades of matte and shimmers, and this is the outer packaging and it is $30. This is bulk made in the USA. I really like the outer packaging. I think it fits the theme and looks very spring. When you open it up, the packaging is very high-end and luxurious feel to it, which honestly I think contributes to the price. Even though it is a smaller palette, it just feels, it's not heavy, it's very lightweight, but it just, something about it feels like this is a way more expensive palette. It's very sleek, it's pretty, it has a beautiful mirror inside, and it does have like a magnetic closure. The packaging is very well done, and then on the inside here are the shades. They are pretty small. We'll see how they perform. I have already swatched them on my Instagram, but I'll do some quick on my hand swatches for you guys. The mattes performed when I swatched it earlier great. They were pigmented, they were perfect, they weren't patchy. The only one that wasn't soft feeling was the pink, but it still swatched nice and smooth and perfect. The shimmers I was a little disappointed in upon swatching. I'm hoping they prove me wrong when we use them on the eyes, because they're, maybe it's just my palette too, because maybe the consistency and formula is not that great. I don't know, because I don't know that many people who've reviewed this formula that I personally know. So there are 3 shimmers, and the pink one felt fine. It felt like a normal, very emollient shimmer. This purple one, which is the shade I was the most excited for in the palette, it was dry and I had to rub my finger in there really hard, so I wasn't that happy about that. But the mattes are nice, they're smooth, like that's that brown color. I'll do the top row real quick. These are some of the best mattes I honestly have ever tried. Like, they are smooth, pigmented. I feel like if you have deep skin, oh my gosh, this is gonna be your pastel palette, because they are like more pastel colors, but they have a lot of more brightness to it and more pigment, so I don't think they'll appear ashy on the skin. Here's that pink. So the pink, again, it does feel gritty, but holy smokes, pigment. Insane. Like, the mattes completely blew me away. If they honestly came out with a really big, like, colorful, just all matte palette, I'd probably buy it, because, and that's rare for me, if you guys know, because their mattes are great. So now onto the second row. So this one's so soft. The only one that's gritty is the pink one. I mean, yeah. So there we go. Beautiful lavender. Here's the bummer. It doesn't feel as dry right now. But I was just so excited for the shimmer, and I just, they're pretty. I'm hoping on the eye they look better. They're definitely more chunky and like a little gritty, but I'm hoping that just creates kind of more texture on the eye and makes it pop and be more sparkly. But you guys, these mattes, holy cow, I can't stop like talking about the mattes, because like, look at that aqua. That's insane. It's insane. Like, you don't have to build these mattes up at all. Yeah, I'm very intrigued to see how the shimmers are gonna work though. That's definitely like what I'm worried about, which I'm a huge shimmer freak, so I'm hoping, I'm praying to the makeup universe that they work well on the eye because I want them to so bad. So we're gonna use the palette first. I'm gonna start off with my AOA Studio Soft Base Primer. I feel like this is also great experimenting with color palette if you're someone who you want a few colors but you don't want to go too crazy. Like these are like what everyone thinks of, I feel like, when you think of spring colors. Go into the purple petal. Okay, pigmented. I barely have to tap these. I was actually really surprised. Like I kind of went a little bit, sometimes I'll go a little bit harder when I'm first swatching a palette because sometimes you do have to get past that initial layer, and I kind of regretted it right away when I did it with this one because I was like, they don't need that. They don't need help. Now we're gonna go into this peachy pink called Flourish. Guys, I don't know what we're doing here. I'm just trying to test out as many colors as I can. Dang, that is bright peachy coral. Whoa, these mattes are great. Next we're going into the hot pink called Goddess. I feel like we're not gonna need a lot of this at all because she seems super duper pigmented. That is a hot pink. I'm gonna go back into Flourish, that kind of orangey coral color. I kid you not, these are some of the best mattes I think I have literally ever used. So since I've never tried this formula before, and since this formula, I'm kind of scared how it's gonna perform. Let's use our finger first. Normally I go straight into glitter glue, but today I really want to see what it's like. So I'm gonna use Glorious. I'm a little scared. So it is like more sheer like topper, which I love toppers. Okay. It's building up kind of like a topper. So let's try some glitter glue. Now I just wanted to kind of get a feel for what the shimmers were like because it kind of just like threw me for a loop. So I mean it seems like we might be able to and get it shimmery up in here. Okay, it looks pretty. I was scared, I'm not gonna lie. I was scared, but that looks pretty, especially with the glitter glue. I feel like anytime you want to intensify those types of topper shades, a glitter glue like the NYX glitter glue is amazing, and it will help make them stick. So even if they don't have like a ton of background pigment, it'll help create the shift a little bit stronger so it almost looks like it has more background pigment to it. Now we're gonna go into the pink called Poppy. The pink one again, I felt like a normal shimmer. It's not like super sparkly. I don't know, now I'm like, what is it? I don't know. Kind of looks sparklier now. Yeah, it's still not my favorite shimmer formula, but I feel like it still is sparkly and looks pretty. But these mattes still, I stand by what I said, the mattes are incredible. Okay, now that we have this going on and I kind of tested out the formula off camera, I don't think they're bad shimmers, but they're just not my favorite shimmers. Going into Angelic, these mattes perform so good. I know you're probably like, you're gonna look like a clown. That's okay, we're testing out makeup. Having fun. I'm not going anywhere tonight, so it's okay if I look a little crazy. Now we're going into Divinity, which is this beautiful icy blue. I just love this color story so much. And I'm just using it. This is like, brush is slightly damp because I did clean it off. It's pretty. Before we get into this guy, I'm gonna put on some eyeliner and some lashes and all that fun stuff. And then we're gonna test out this guy here. I totally wish I had like a pastel liner for the under eye. This is just completely deserving of that, but I don't have one right now. I'm using this guy. This is so much smaller than I thought it would be. I mean, this thing is tiny. I don't know why I thought it came in a bigger jar, but it doesn't. It's basically almost like a loose. I guess I should have read the directions. So it comes out very chunky. I think he said that they come out in like balls and you need to use your fingers to warm it. Oh yeah, this feels flaky. So here's what it looks like. So pretty. On their page they swatched it on deep skin and lighter skin, and oh my gosh, it's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. on a deeper skin tone. So if you have a deeper skin tone, you might want to look into that. I kind of wish there was just a different way to get these out or do this. I'm sure there is. I'm probably just doing this awkwardly. He said you need to warm it up with your finger. Kind of just like flaky though. I'm gonna put on my inner corner. See, like if their eyeshadow palettes had something like this in it, take all my money at that point. Which I almost wonder if that's why they don't make their eyeshadows as sparkly, because they kind of make it in this type of formula. But please put this in your eyeshadow palettes. I'm telling you, if you had like a pressed shimmer like this, holy smokes, everyone. Oh, these are just holy jamolies. I don't know if you can apply this with a brush though. It literally does come out in like tiny clumps. Applying it is a little bit weird. I'm gonna try putting a brush in it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pack it on. I think it's just holy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Like, why is this not in the palette? Like, even just one shade. Like, I understand it probably costs a lot more money to make with these types of pearls, but like, even just like half of what this is. Oh my gosh. Holy. You guys, if you like intense shimmer, you need to try one of these out. These retail for like $25, which I think is pretty steep for how small they are. But I did see some had gone on sale for like $10, but a little goes a long way, which is why they probably are so small. I do wish they were not as expensive. I feel like the reason behind them, they probably are expensive to make because these are intense. It's definitely more like glitter, so if you're not into that, don't use this as a highlighter. Definitely just use it as like a topper. I'm like a fairy glittering everywhere now. Oh, I love it so much. If you like what I like on this channel, I would put this on your wish list as like a someone please buy this for my birthday or something, because it is really nice. It's kind of a pain in the butt to apply, but holy moly. Yeah, you can tell it's like just really chunky pearls. It's interesting. It's beautiful. I don't know. I like it. Okay, so here we are finished off with a very colorful look, and I've got to say, for the most part, I was really impressed. I do think that their prices are pretty high. I'm not saying the formula is not worth it, but I'm also saying there's a lot of other makeup brands these days that are able to produce good quality for really affordable prices. Not to say that this is like not higher end. I almost think that part of it is because they do their packaging. It's definitely more upscale, and I wonder if they changed their packaging to be a little bit cheaper, if that would kind of help with the price. But at the same time, they also are sold in Sephora, so I feel like they kind of do have to keep that high-end type of feel. Do I think it's worth it? These mattes are just some of the best colorful mattes I've ever used in my life. So honestly, when I use this palette, I probably will be doing more like subtle looks. For like when I go to teach or whatever, I'll probably just take like the peach and put the pink, or the purple and the purple, kind of stick to basic colorful. Today I just really wanted to test the waters out. It's a fun palette, amazing matte. Take it for what it's worth, okay? I think I'll be using this palette. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. This is definitely pricey. This is an Epiphany, by the way. It's a Diamonds Light finisher. It comes with 3.5 grams. Tiny bit goes a long way, so I could see myself having this for quite some time. I did think it was gonna have more, and it kind of is a pain in the butt to like try and shake it out. But is it like one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen? Yes. Yes, it is. This is something that if I hadn't bought in this collection and I had seen it in person, it would go onto my I want it list, but I would feel bad about buying it for myself. This would be like a splurge purchase to me. It's $25, and while $25 isn't like a lot of money, I feel like for something so small, it's a lot of money. But everything was really nice. I would love to see their shimmer formula just get so much better. It is definitely like a shimmer, and it says it's a shimmer, but I would love to see metallics from them, or like include some shades that are just as shiny or pretty close. I'm sure it'd be really expensive to make a palette like that, but Their mattes are so good that seriously, if they just upped their shimmer formula just a little bit, it would be one of the best probably formulas out there at the moment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you found this helpful at all, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!